Hello again, everybody, and welcome back to GrowlerCat. Look at this. We're playing Final Fantasy XII, the Zodiac Age. Yes, I played this back in 2006 and many years after that. And I played it for the first time a few years back. About 1 or 2 years back, maybe. The Zodiac Age, I never was able to play it. This is pretty much a rehash from the European version, I believe. So we're just going to get right down into it. I'm going to try and actually make a full RPG playthrough. Don't worry, we're still doing Doom, Thy Flesh Consumed, and Doom 2, Doom 3. I'm also going to be setting up for Doom 64 and, of course, Doom Eternal. So all that is going to happen. But for now, let's just have some fun here with an RPG. I like this because it gives you the settings. I want vibration, I want the screen shake, I want the subtitles, I want all that good. The speed mode multiplier, this is another feature that has been added to, well, I don't know if the original Zodiac Age had it or not. I think they might have had the ×2, but I don't know if they had the ×4. But we're going ×2 because things can get pretty crazy with it. But this is great for grinding for sure. So we're doing that. I want the reorchestrated OST. I think it all sounds phenomenal, but let's just go with that. And here we go. By the way, Katykins, give me a like. Katykins is in bed, ready to go sleepy bye. Okay, so this right here, this black screen down here, can't do anything about it. This is actually a part of the game. It's reserved there for subtitles, only for the cinematic. Yeah, just for the cinematic, not trailers, but yeah, you know, cinematic events. Some Hume, some Bongas, selling. Old Rabanasser, the hustle and bustle, the Viera, always beautiful. Great opening. So much work, so much heart, so much effort. How people can hate this game, I don't know. So we got Lord Wrestler here with the Princess Ash, Ashelia Binyarnyen, or whatever the hell.
In the name of the Father and in the presence of
Where are those rose petals coming from?
I hereby pronounce you man and wife from this time forth. May the blessings of the gods light your path.
It's funny because Wrestler's prettier than her, or about just as pretty, huh? So take note of this right here. He's in that get-up. But now war has come.
If, following this, Arcadia should launch an attack by both land and air, our kingdom will stand little.
Nabudis has fallen.
Impossible.
My father? I know not.
And Wrestler's still in his wedding attire.
Nabudis has indeed fallen.
Look at that guy.
It's only a matter of time before they reach the borders of Dalmasca. There is nothing to halt their advance.
This is a very Star Wars-y type of story, but better.
And I will go at his side.
Military transport.
Galtea stand watch over your life.
That I be considered worthy.
Great dialogue. Looks at his wife. Yeah. It's quite the force to be reckoned with. Great transition here. Check this out. So now I get my point about the whole Star Wars-y thing. And this was made back in the PS2 days. Those Imperial helmets look really dumb. With the Seek punching. Bosch, always the badass.
The fortress is lost! We must withdraw! No! The paling still stands!
Shield on sight. They're failing light.
Not for long. Pretty graphic, but of course they didn't include any blood or anything like that. Well, we all get the picture.
The paling's fallen! Then it's over! For my father! For my father!
Wrestler's a stubborn git.
Lord Wrestler!
Dunzo. Oh, I should probably bring up my YouTube chat, huh? One sec. Okay. Hey, Killer Queen's here. Hello. How are you? Is this midday for you? He's from Japan. Sorry, I didn't have my chat up. I totally forgot until I remembered.
Blessings of
How are you?
their descend, and guide your bodies return to the earth.
It's super sad,
Great Father,
but it is a
guide
nice
your
coffin.
spirits return to the Mother of all. There you shall find peace. Pharaoh.
I really hate how it has that bottom of the screen just cut off like that. I don't understand why they did that.
The death of Lord Rasla Heos Nabradia was but one of many tragedies to befall the Kingdom of Dalmasca. The air of hope that had surrounded Her Royal Highness Princess Asha's wedding was now quite lost. Dalmasca had been set adrift at the mercy of history's restless tides. At this time, two great empires struggled for dominion over Ivalice. Arcadia in the east, Rosaria the west. The invasion of the Kingdom of Nabradia was Arcadia's first step in its westward march. With Lord Rasla's beloved homeland consumed by the hellfires of war, it seemed clear that Arcadia would soon mete out a like fate to Dalmasca. The fall of the fortress at Nalbina told the destruction of the greater part of Dalmasca's forces.
Sorry, just paying attention here. I'm still here.
A counterattack was mounted by the Order of the Knights of Dalmasca, ever brave and faithful. But against the martial might of the Arcadian armies, they stood little chance of victory. Indeed, their defeat was to be absolute. Soon thereafter, Arcadia came forward, offering terms of peace, or, as one might rather put it, terms of Dalmasca's surrender. Lord Romanos, King of Dalmasca, and my dear friend, had no choice but to accept these terms. It was, thus, only with reluctance that he set out for Nalbina Fortress, now under Arcadian occupation, to affix his seal to the Emperor's Treaty of Peace. The king had scarce departed his royal city of Rabanasta when the remnants of the Order made their return, and not a moment too soon, for a terrible revelation awaited them. The treaty would be signed with steel and writ in royal blood.
And this is pretty much where the tutorial begins.
You there? Can you hear me?
It's as I feared. They're slowing us down.
Do not say that. Not all of us are here for love of battle. He fights to defend his homeland. Your name?
Rex, sir. My name's Rex.
Good. Rex. You bore a few cuts, but you are still whole. Well, can you stand?
They're trying to be nice and quiet for the cutscenes.
Think you can fight?
I'm fine, sir.
How old are you, Rex?
17, sir.
Only 17.
Young. Family?
My brother is all I have left, sir. He's 2 years younger than I, living in Rabanaster.
So young. You're barely old enough to be a man. You shouldn't be forced to wield a sword.
No, sir. I want to fight. For my
He's
homeland.
determined.
And for my parents.
It's time, Bosch. Save the discussion for later. We must reach the king before they act, or all our efforts will be in vain.
I'm aware of the situation.
We found them! Over there!
Bossler, go ahead. I will handle this rabble.
Godspeed.
Watch Bosch get down here. This is awesome. Sorry about that. My DualShock disconnected because the cutscenes were so long. Anyways. Well, at least you pretty much got to see that before it died out.
Steady, Rex. Keep your wits about you and you'll make it. We move!
I'm sure there'll be quite a few hiccups in this stream. So yeah, this is just tutorial stuff. Move the right stick, look around, so on and so forth. Move the left stick, talk. So you know, it's all pretty self-explanatory. One that is keen would definitely walk around and look for goodies, but there really isn't anything here. At least I don't think so. I've searched these bodies before, nothing. He's just telling us about how to talk to NPCs. And yes, I've tried to look around still even afterwards, and I never found anything. I don't know. There might be something, but we won't delay. I don't know why the game would just be telling you how to talk to somebody. It seems pretty stupid. And even in 2006, you would really think that that they would know a little better than that. people in 2006 were a lot more savvy than people in 2019, 2020. I'm just kind of skipping this because, again, it's all just tutorial stuff. Killer Queen, where you at, man? You said hello. I'm trying to say hi back. I don't know if you left or not. It says that there is one person in the stream so far. I wasn't ignoring you, I swear. I just forgot to put my chat up. Alright. Again, more of the same. So this is a target line. When you see a red line on you, that means you're being targeted by an enemy. When you target an enemy, you'll see a blue line, so on and so forth. You're going to be hearing that a lot, so on and so forth. We can heal, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so Rex actually does know a little bit of magic, so we're going to hit him with thunder. And then we'll get into the normal attacks. And the normal attacks will keep going on until we cancel it. Thus is the way of Final Fantasy XII.
Captain?
So I guess you can consider this our first boss of the game. So if you want to do the maximum amount of damage to him, you can just keep hitting him with thunder until Rex runs out. But it's really not worth it. Just go with the attack. It's all on. It's all going to be on auto mode from this point. Just leave it at that. The fun doesn't really start to come in until gambits are introduced. Also, your allies will heal you automatically during this tutorial. Dunzo. Something cool from Bosch here. This is called a quickening. This is fulminating darkness. So he fucked him up pretty good with that.
We receive you, Tomberry. You've leave to retire. Well fought.
My thanks, Antlion. Tonberry disengaging.
And more punk asses to deal with. That punk ass is done. Just target another one really quick. That punk ass is done. This is pretty much overkill at this point. Again, the game's just trying to teach you the base mechanics. It's not trying to make you a god or anything like that. There's no simple way through the fortress. The mini-map, blah, 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 tutorial stuff. I will do voices. I'll try. I'll try on a minimal effort.
Vossler! Where are you?
Bosch is probably the manliest man.
Don't talk such nonsense. Vossler's laughed in the face of death far too many times for him to stop now. Men like him don't die in places like this.
I've used that line.
Reach the king.
I've used that line quite a bit.
Is His Majesty unharmed?
He'll agree to an unconditional surrender. They wouldn't dare touch him until the wax on his seal is dry.
But if we arrive after he signed the treaty...
Wait. Quickly, Rex.
So you can lollygag can look around. He's just talking about retreating. It's a very unique combat system, but we're just seeing just the tip of the iceberg with this. Okay, we can't get through there. Let's go this way. Not going that way, we're going up. Get a little save tutorial here. This is how you save your game. Alright, come on. So save often, save well. I'm gonna put in a new one here. Yes, I got various because I played this before. But it's been a few years now, so I'm ready to come back. Alright, we're Gucci. Let's go.
Intruders! Don't let them escape!
Sir, we have little time. You must go to the king. I'll handle these.
Fight well.
Alright, so time to fight well. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull out all the stops here, and just by that I just mean use thunder. And then attack. Thunder attack, thunder attack. Rex uses a shield, and that definitely helps blocking, so you can keep that in mind for a character build. And one more. Smack him with that, and then smack him with your sword. Should be donezo. Here we go. See, Bosch and his crew, they went towards the objective, and now we're following up. And I will be right back once I trigger this cutscene. Okay, so I'm going to trigger this cutscene. Be right back.
Your Majesty. Captain, why? Our king, what have you done?
The king intended all along to sell Damascus to the Empire. His Majesty was a traitor.
Captain,
Seize the insurgent.
Along!
Well, so much for peaceful negotiations.
We'll never surrender to you. We are not cattle to be sold by a traitor king.
But the war is over, my dear captain. You have lost. Dalmasca is the property of the Empire now. And to think, we intended to let you keep some of your sovereignty, out of respect. But now you've gone and ruined that. Haven't you, Captain?
We will never bow to you.
And the people of Dalmasca will hate you for it. Take the captain away.
Sorry if you hear the chairs squeaking.
Vaughn.
Pretenses of peace left by the wayside, the Arcadian forces resumed their advance toward Rabanasta. Dalmasca's doom had been decided. To make resistance would serve no end. With this foremost in my thoughts, I to the people of Dalmasca. Sons and daughters of Dalmasca, I bid you lay down your arms. Raise songs of prayer in their stead. Prayer for His Majesty King Raminas, ever merciful, a man devoted wholly to peace. Prayer too for the noble Princess Ash, who, wrought with grief at her kingdom's defeat, has taken her own life. Know also that Captain Bosch von Ronsenberg, for incitement of sedition and the assassination of His Royal Majesty King Raminas, has been found guilty of high treason and put to his death. They who at this late hour choose still the sword are cut of the same cloth as the captain. Traitors who would lead Dalmasca to her ruin. Dalmasca's surrender without terms was soon to follow.
Does this guy seem like he would be perfectly portrayed by Patrick Stewart? If they ever made a movie. Forever Patrick Stewart. So now a totally different setting from all that doom gloom.
Vaughn! Hurry it up or they'll find us.
I know. Just a little more. You keep an eye out for me up there, Kites.
So Vaughn's hunting rats.
3 more. All right. Time to clean house.
So, let me just show you here. Unfortunately, we don't have gambits yet. We're not going to have them for a while. So, just keep that in mind. I got to do stuff the ghetto fabulous way. I love to steal from enemies. I think you can only steal from an enemy once. Let me see here. Can I make this go a little faster? Okay, I can. Let's put it up to this. I don't want it to get too crazy, so. They didn't allow us to do this when we were starting the game, huh? Okay. Come here, Ratso Rizzo. One more. It's coming this way. We failed. We failed again. Come on, Vaughn.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Wow, Vaughn, you got him all yourself? Guess I know who to call when something big comes along.
Hey, it's good practice for the desert. I'm ready for anything now.
Vaughn, an
That's enough for
aspiring
today.
kid.
You should get back to Miguel's place, Kites. Aren't you running errands for him?
Oops, totally forgot. You should come, Vaughn. He's busy today. Might have some work for you to do, too.
I've got other, work to do. Hey, lock this place up for me, will you? If Miguel finds out we've been down here, he'll tan our hides.
And I am going to go through as to why Vaughn is not a bad guy and it should be a loved character through the Final Fantasy franchise. I actually plan to make a full-blown video about it. The year 706, Old Valendian. 2 years after the fall of Dalmasca.
Huh? What'd you say? Sir, you haven't paid, and I... What? Haven't paid? On second thought, please, sir, take it. It's a gift.
Leave the poor sod be. We don't want trouble today.
Your luck, peddler.
Oops, sorry.
Watch where you're going, churl. What? My pouch! It's gone! The boy! Get out the way!
So Vaughn's basically Final Fantasy's version of Aladdin. In a sense.
What? Hey, that's mine.
What do you mean, yours? You've been stealing again. What happens if they catch you? We need you to be there for us, Vaughn. You're no good to anyone if you're locked away in a dungeon.
Oh, what? Am I the leader now? We're orphans. The first thing you learn is you gotta watch out for yourself. Come on, Pinello. You know it as well as I do. Hey, you give that back. What do you think you're doing?
I thought that this money was the people of Dalmasca's property. The Imperials stole it from us, so it's only fair that we take it back. It's our duty as Dalmascans. Well, wasn't that what you said?
Yeah, but I never said anything about taking it back from me.
This is for that bread you took the other day. Just because I help Miguelo out every now and then, it doesn't mean that you get to eat for free too, you know.
I know that. You think I like living like this?
See, Vaughn right there already acknowledges that he doesn't like his position in life. A lot of us can relate. Let alone a 17-year-old.
One of these days, I'll fly an airship of my own. I'll be a sky pirate. Free to go.
He has dreams. He has aspirations. That's good.
Well, be careful. You'll never fly anything if you're rotting in a dungeon. Oh, Miguelo had some errands that need doing. He wanted you to drop by his place. It might be a good idea to lend a hand.
Now, I know I kind of been sucking this game's dick here, but let me just say right now that I feel Rebanaster is a great place, don't get me wrong, it really is. It's a really cool place, there's a lot of stuff to do. But it's also too damn big for an intro city, an intro town, I should say. I think a lot of players got a bit intimidated by the size of this town. There's just so much to do. I don't know what to do, and I felt that way myself. I actually had to force myself to play this game and get past it to really see the glory of what is Final Fantasy XII. And the best you can do is just to start right from where they put you. Just talk to people. They got the smiley marker over their head, talk to them. And just make your way, slowly but surely. You getting into trouble with the Imperials again, Vaughn? Well, try and be careful. If not for your own sake, then for Miguelo and Pinello, okay? Lonely boy. There sure are a lot of Imperials out today. They think they're so great, but I hate them. Alright then. Hey mister, you want to hear about the history of Rabanastre? It won't cost you much. What? I gotta eat too, you know. Let's see, one gill ought to do it. Sure, let's hear it. Okay, so this is just exposition. Okay, so 2 years back, Rabanastre lost the war with the Empire. That's when all the guards came and made us live under the city. The Empire has one person who runs the city and everything. He's called a consul. The new consul's coming today. That's why there's so many guards. Kinda short, huh? Don't worry, I'll try and find some new things to add for next time. And he probably will. Let's see, let's try to talk to him again. Okay, yeah, I'm not giving him nothing. You're no fun. You can cut the tension with a knife out here in the streets today. Guards at every corner, I can hardly stand it. If anyone asks, I said nothing. Nothing, understood? Alright then. Here's a Sikh.
That Miguelo's made quite a name for himself. What with the sundry shop of his and all, there's one bungalow fellow to take after.
It's sweltering, even here in the shade. Maybe I'll head to the sand sea and get something to drink. That's the bar. This is an Imperial. Step back now. I haven't finished interrogating these two yet. Alright, so this is the magic shop. So yeah, there's a lot going on here where people will feel intimidated and just be like, damn man, there's so much, there's too much, you know? That's where we came from. So let's go this way. So we can go in the magic shop, but we have very little money. Here's Jome. Oh, Vaughn, how you doing? Lots of people out today. Thought I might try some of those tricks you showed me. Which is, of course, stealing.
Instantly walking past the sanctuary I was when a sudden thirst seized me, but I ain't going in. Got to save my gill.
So he wants a drink, but he's gonna hold his ground. And there's Pinello. Miguel seemed like he was in a hurry. He's probably still at the shop. Better not keep him waiting too long. Okay, we can't go this way because it's red. Okay, come on. Let's do this. Let's go. Alright, let me see. What's the speed up button? Okay, so it's that. We're not going to do that too much unless it is grinding. And then if we do grind, I kind of want to keep that off stream. Miguelo, fating new console, Miguelo this, Miguelo that. It's all I ever hear these days. There's a nervous energy running through the whole city today with the new console coming. I suppose it's to be expected. Here's Bucko. Everyone sure seems busy today. You, Kite, Spinello, me? Don't worry, I've got my own work to keep me busy. I'm gonna be so rich that, I know, I'll be rich enough to buy an airship. You can ride it anytime you want, Vaughn. Yeah, no, that's my dream, kid. Yeah, here we are.
Ah, Vaughn, I was waiting.
Pinello said you needed something?
Had me some packages supposed to be arriving by courier in the morning. Perhaps he ran into some trouble out in the desert. Now I've no foodstuffs to prepare for the banquet tonight.
So you want me to find this courier? Hey, no problem.
No problem. The desert teems with trouble. I'd be sending you to early grave, my boy. No, I've arranged for some replacement goods from Tomage over at the Sandsea.
So, you want me to go to the tavern to pick him up?
Actually, I asked Kites to do that. Wouldn't you know he's gone missing on me, too. I can't leave my shop and knife Pinello on another chore at the moment, you see. What I want you to do is run over to the Sandsea and fetch Kites back. What do you say?
Sounds wild.
It's easy work, and you'll thank me for it someday.
Sorry for the suckling sound that I had there. Drinking a little bit of fruit punch with vodka. Okay, so Miguelo wants us to go and find Kites at the Sandsea. And we have 149 gilds, so there's really no reason to go into these shops like the armor shop or the weapon shop. Not when we're this poor. We're gonna need to make some gil. Out of my way, Jome. I thought you could read the Sandsea sign. I guess not. Oh, some people here. It's a little Moogle, a dude, and somebody, I guess, drunk as fuck. Never actually looked in here. Pretty funny, actually. Can't go further through either. You can just look. Pretty cool.
There you are, Kites. Stop loafing around.
Look, Vaughn, look! This is it! This is why Miguelo's courier didn't get here on time.
A creature spotted in the Ester Sand. What is that thing?
Ah, Vaughn. Miguelo sent you too, did he? He's a busy man these days, that Miguelo, if I dare say so myself. I don't envy him the work, though. Not a bit. Quite the affair throwing a banquet to welcome the Imperials, eh?
Welcoming? We should be... whatever. Say, Tomage, what's this?
Nah, don't remind me. Got some nastiness out there in the Ester Sand. What's stopping our couriers? And that means shortages all around. Thought I'd put up a bill, offer a reward to anyone who can knock that nasty back in its place.
Now that's work. Sounds 10 times better than running errands for Miguelo.
That's right. Vaughn, you should give it a shot.
And you should be getting back to Miguelo. Now, Kites. He was waiting for you.
Oh, right.
So now we get introduced to hunts, which is really something cool about this game. Okay, so I'll take up Tomage's talk. So, here's how it works. People post bills here on the notice board when they have a monster that they need taken care of. Headhunters track people, right? Well, hunters track monsters. The monster you're hunting is called your mark. Here's the bill I posted for the rogue tomato. The mark I petitioned to have hunted. Do you want to hear all the details? Sure, why not? Let's start with accepting hunts. You can't just take a look at the board then go running off to the hunt the mark. You'll miss out on the bounty. You gotta talk to the person who posted the bill, the petitioner, first. Let him know you're going on the hunt. Or her. So take this rogue tomato bill, for example. I posted it, so I'm the petitioner. You have to come talk to me. Let's call that step done, okay? Once your agreement's in place, the petitioner will tell you how to find the mark. Then you hunt it, report back, and claim the bounty. Oh, and I'll give you something to help keep track of your hunts. A clan primer. Use it to refresh your memory about the hunts you accepted. Go ahead and take this. While you're at it, just a little something to commemorate your first hunt. So we got an Arachia armlet. Arachia. I'm going to say Arachia. Looks like you can't even equip that yet. Know why? You don't have the license for it. Think of licenses as mileposts, marking your progress as your combat skills improve. Swords, bows, black magics, white magics, none of it does you a lick of good until you have the license to use it. Same goes for that armlet. Tomage, how can I equip this great treasure you just bestowed on me, you ask? Easy. Learn by doing. Let's give it a try. So now we're going into another tutorial, of course. Well, I mean, we've kind of been tutorialing it up, but hey. Let's say you're ready to hunt that mark for me. Oh, you'll be needing this to leave the city. Just show it to the watch at the gate. A lot of stuff we're getting here. The east gate's the one you'll want to head out. Once you've taken care of that mark for me, let me know. Your work won't go unrewarded. Rogue Tomato. The hunt begins. Okay. So, in order to do this, we have to choose a board. Now, this is different from the original North American version. I think the European version is different. That's the actual Zodiac age type of stuff. The North American version, you could just be everything. So, what we're going to be... Oh man, I was thinking about knight, sword and shield type of stuff. But I'm also thinking about... where is it? Bushi is pretty cool too, with the katanas. Dagger is nice too. Vaughn can learn some stuff with that, and on top of it, you can find something called the Gladius, which is a very nice weapon. So we got some choices here, but I think I am going to go with the Shikari and just kind of keep it simple on that for now. Alright, yeah, we're gonna go Shikari. And just so you know, we're going to be putting a lot of the skills for people for their main. So, in other words, Fran will be the archer, Balthier will be the machinist, so on and so forth. Okay, so let's see here. So here's the Arachia armlet, if we want to use that. And I say, sure, why not? So then I go to equip. There you go. And we can also talk to folks here. There's a mark out in the Ostersand. Of course, the Imperials are too busy securing the city to worry over troubles beyond her walls. Here's a tavern master. How are you, Vaughn? That creature in the desert has us chasing after supplies from dawn till dusk. Someone better do something and quick. There's Tomage, of course. We already talked to him. Alright, I know. Southern. Here's Banga. I pray to install in this new council. They're just looking for an excuse to flaunt their might. Well, at the full strut, I say. Barkeep. I heard you could still leave the city through the east gate, but when I tried to pass, I was turned away. Turns out they're only letting through people on business for the fate. Would it kill them to bend the rules? I hope they didn't hear that. I'm sorry, but the balcony is reserved for members of the Imperial Watch. Or so they've decided, at least. They're nothing more than two-bit sellswords, if you ask me.
Who gave you leave to come up here, boy? The balcony's reserved for the Imperial Watch, you hear?
Your helmet's stupid. Alright, I think we got enough information out of this place. Let's talk to her. Have you seen how many guards they've stationed in the southern plaza? I suppose it makes sense. That is where the city gates are. If you find yourself by Miguel's, you should take a look. Not every day you see that many Imperials in one place. Alright, let's make our fate. Okay, so we got to go to the XII. So that would be okay to do this now. This is great. So right through here. But wait, hold on. Let's talk. I made it in from the XII just before they closed the gates, but my friend was stopped before he could get through. Could you take him something from me? Sure. Excellent. You should find him just outside the east gate, a Banga like myself. And don't go selling that to pocket the guild for yourself, you hear? A small package. Alright. So see, there you go. It's nice to actually talk to people and pay attention. The south and west gates are closed. If your business outside the city, show right out the east gate and be quick. She'll be closed soon. Alrighty. Let's see if this guy yells at us. The gate's already closed. I bloody hate dealing with crowds. I hardly call this a crowd, but okay. How about you? Do you always talk to strangers this way? Best learn to mind your place, churl. Shush. They're all assholes. Every single one of them. There's got to be at least one nice Imperial. There has to be. The gates... okay. Yeah, it's that guy again. Never mind. Okay, we talk to him. Alrighty then. And I think this is east. Yep. This is where we're going, folks.
You there, let's see some papers, boy. No public passage on account of the Lord Consul's parade.
Oh, gee, that's too bad. You see, it just so happens that your provisioner for the fete tonight, he sent me to pick up a few choice morsels for the, Consul's dining pleasure. He wants them quick. I got the writ of transit right here. You see? Signed, Miguelo. I just hate to see the Consul upset because his food wasn't ready on time. And I sure hate to see him take it out on you.
The Lord Consul is a great man, and not one to take offense in such trifling matters. Move along, boy. Wouldn't do to keep the Consul waiting. Right. Gates are closed after this.
Sorry about that. That was my vibration from the controller, obviously. Let's see. Your eyes not working, boy. You want to pass, you queue up with everyone else. In the argument, speak to the guard at the back of the queue. Okay, we don't want to get back in. We want to find a Banga. The inspection line's grown a good deal shorter, and hardly anyone leaves the city now. I imagine these people will be the last through. I suppose I should be heading in myself. Wouldn't do to be shut out here, would it? Let us save. Well, let's see. Hold on. Cannot pass through the gates till they finish going over my belongings. Risk life and limb crossing the desert to be treated like this. Bah. On your way out of the city, are you? There's a tomato beastie running amok on the bluff close by. Don't get yourself in the name, brother. Do you hear? So we know that we're on the right track, even though we already knew that from the beginning. Let's save. Saving, 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 saving. Okay. Let's see, this must be the Banga. My companion and I arrived together, but they've singled out my goods for inspection. I've been held up here all day. I came from the city, yes? Did a Banga merchant happen to give you an item to deliver? Sure did. Well, what do you know? My thanks, boy. Help me out of a tight spot you have. Heading on to the desert, are you? Best watch yourself out there. Get in any fights. Just be sure to keep yourself well healed. Mind your wounds, and the next blow you take could be your last. Had myself caught by the tail a time or two out there, let me tell you. What? Shit. I thought I was gonna get something. Maybe if I talk to his friend, I'll get something. Yeah, there's definitely got to be a reward involved, right? I mean, there has to be. Has to be. They closed the Chocobo stables for the day on account of the console's arrival. Speaking of which, shouldn't the ceremony be starting soon? I wonder if we can still get back in the city, or have they closed the gates? We'll get in line and find out, lady. Sheesh. I had no idea they'd be closing the gates. I was worried we may not make it into the city, but it looks like we've just arrived in time. You're not even in line. You're not even in queue. Alright, let's go do our thing. Nice little exterior shot of the Ester Sand. So, the way I like to do this when I see an enemy, I like to try to steal from them. That's just how I play it. Get that cactus fruit, son. So our mark is up here. This is Le Rogue Tomato. I've only ever stolen Pebble from him, and I'm sure that's all I'm going to get this round too. I don't know if he has anything else, but that's all I get. Yes, Pebble. And not even fruity pebbles. Not even veggie pebbles. So once he put his HP down so much, he's gonna run away all cute. We're gonna have to go get him. But we can't drop down from there. I guess that would be suicide. Oh, we got a wolf. Lame. Man, I'm pretty much dead, but okay. Of course, you can heal yourself. I like to steal the loot from the animals. You know, I like to get paid. Alright, here's Rogue Tomato again. I don't think we can steal from him again, so we're just gonna have to fight. We might aggro a wolf too. Okay, we didn't. Should I save that for
albino lilies?
hunt? Probably should. Let me do that.
Never thought I'd see him growing out here. This'll make a nice souvenir. Time to call it a day.
Time to call it a day. We swung our dagger a few times, and that's enough. Alright, so let's get the hell out of here. Of course, refer to your map if you're getting lost. But let's mess with some more wildlife. Because sure, why not? I mean, it's fun. I know, they're adorable too. They really are, but still. I need the loot. Oh, and the level up. There you go. So, alright, let's leave this place and go back. Now, you can grind out here if you want to. Personally, I wouldn't. It's kind of slow, unless you double up the time or quadruple it. But I wouldn't. Just play the game to play it, you know, have fun. I don't know if they have anything different to say. Let's see. Alright. So she's pissed now because she didn't say it before. Yeah, the dialogue is a little different. That Banga is gone too. So he must have got through the gates, or he's in the queue. This might be him, actually. Yeah, that is him. Here's Kites, okay. I'm not gonna do voiceover for everybody.
Stand back there. Back! This gate's closed until the ceremony's over, do you hear?
Now what?
Open the gate! Alright, out the way.
Wait a second. How come you let these chocobos through the gate and not us?
What of it? This here's a pedigreed parader, boy. Cost tens of thousands of gil, this one did. A prettier price than 100 of you provincials would fetch.
And assholes.
Keep your distance. We don't want the chocobo sticking a peasant.
What'd you say?
Step aside. Right then, move them in.
Oh.
And stepped on his flowers.
That does it.
Oh, a fine, fine chocobo you have there. Yes, cedar down stock, if I'm not mistaken. Change the soil, change the chocobo, am I right? Yes, different soil means different bouquet, too. Take a Dalmascan Morose wine, It may lack the flavor and depth of some of your Arcadian wines, but it has a certain strength of character. It's not bad, really, once you get used to it. Care for some, sirs? There's more than enough for all to cool their throats, of course.
You let these carts through and close this gate as ordered. My mail's choked with this sand.
Don't give me a scare like that. You're lucky that ended where it did.
Right. Now's our chance to go through.
The ceremony will be starting soon. I'd best be hurrying.
Okay, well... Fawn, wait! What is it? Fawn!
So just so you know, the guy that plays as Miguel is the same guy who plays as Bender in Futurama. And just let this play out.
We will have order. I give you your new consul, His Imperial Highness Lord Vane Solidor, Commandant of the Arcadian Empire's Western on... Your Excellency.
People of Rabanastre, is it with hatred you look upon your consul? With hatred you look upon the Empire?
Spit on your empire! Move back to Arcadia!
There was little point in asking. But know this, I harbor no idle hopes of frustrating that hatred. Nor shall I ask your fealty. That is the due of your fallen king, and rightly so. King Ramanas loved his people, strove to bring you peace. His was a rule worthy of your devotion. Even now, he remains among you, protecting you. His ardor for the peace and weal of Dalmasca falters not. I would ask only that you do your king honor. Together let us embrace the peace His Majesty would surely desire. 2 years now divide us from war's bitter end, yet still its shadow looms over all, stifling the infant peace, a pall only you may cast off. Achieve but this one thing, and your hatred of me and of the Empire will grieve me not. I will stand fast. I will endure your hatred, suffer your slings and arrows. I will defend Dalmasca. Here I will pay my debt. I swear it now. Though King Ramanas and Lady Ash be gone, they stand ever at the side of their people. In honoring peace, you do honor to their memory and to Dalmasca. What I ask plain. My hopes now rest with you.
Went over the crowd pretty nicely there. But look at this. Little sinister smirk there. We can't trust him, not us.
Is Rabanastre to your liking, my lord?
It is magnificent. Take this cathedral, for instance. Elegant, yet whimsical in its execution. A stunning example of Galtean architecture. I hope Lord Gramus might one day look upon it himself.
Oh, remember the last one? You're all like this.
The patron of this evening's banquet, may it please your excellency.
I am Miguel, your highness. It is truly a profound honor to make the acquaintance of our future emperor, highness. The people of Rabanastre join me in welcoming
That's
you.
That's enough of highness. Though indeed I am our emperor's son, I am no prince. Arcadia's emperor is freely chosen by her people. I am but an elected official and nothing more.
I meant no disrespect.
Now that I think on it, I would not have you address me as Lord Consul, for that matter.
No?
Henceforth, I am a citizen of Rabanastre. Why don't you call me Vane?
I could not. That would not be right.
You are overly fond of formalities. I've just the remedy for that. Tonight you will join me, and we shall drink until you call me by name.
So this Vane guy doesn't seem so bad, right? Right?
How could he stand about to him like that?
Vaughn, you just do not get it, do you? He's not doing it because he wants to.
Lord Vane never did have
You
a
know
sense
what
of
would happen if he didn't.
I know, it's just...
So, what would you do different?
I don't know. Well... I'd do something.
So again, Vaughn, just a lost orphan, doesn't really know
Vaughn.
what to do.
Vaughn, you haven't heard a single word I've said, have you? This place has changed so much. It's like it's not even Rabanastre anymore. Like the Empire is swallowing it whole.
Hey, Penelope, that fete tonight. You think they'll let us in?
Are you crazy? It's in the palace, and we don't have an invitation if you hadn't noticed.
So, how are we getting in?
As if I'd know. Why not ask Magello to get you in? Or go see old Dallin in Lowtown? Why the sudden interest, Vaughn?
I told you, I'm going to take back what's ours. Give back to Dalmasca. Come on, what do you think? If I find something, and it fetches a good price, how about I buy you all dinner?
Oh, please. You know as well as I do the first thing you'd buy is an airship. All hail Vaughn, sky part of Dalmasca. It's got a nice ring to it. Stay out of trouble.
An airship. I don't know. Maybe, but not through Magello. Time to pay old Dallin a visit.
Okay, so if you thought that Rabanastre wasn't already too big, they make it even bigger. They make it bigger by introducing us to Lowtown, which is an underground network, pretty much the sewers, if you would, of Rabanastre. Even the game takes a jab at how big this place is. So, yeah, as you can see, this is a Rabanastre map, and then there's Lowtown. Now, before we do all that, I want to see if I can find that Bonga where I helped him out before. Or helped out his friend. I can never find my way to Lowtown when I need to. There should be a stairway around here. Why is everybody not understanding where Lowtown is? It's right there. It's right here. Such a grand city. Why, even the locals must need a map to find their way. Go ahead, look at your map. There's no shame in it, which we have been doing.
Innocently walking past the stand and see it.
Oh, it's the same shit. We can turn in our hunt. Let's do that. Let's go talk to Tamaj. Yeah, Tamaj. Here he is. Ah, Vaughn defeated the rogue tomato, did you? I was worried you might not be ready just yet, but you did a fine job of it. Here, your bounty for completing the hunt. 300 gil, couple potions, and a telly stone. You followed through on that hunt like a real professional. I'm gonna let you in on a little something to help you along. Did you ever notice a Bonga standing watch in front of a building in the north end? It might be worth your time to pay him a visit. Show him the clan primer I gave you. He'll let you inside. As for what's there, you'll just have to go and see for yourself. So interesting. And we can also go to the board and grab this. Now, we're not going to be able to do this right away. You can do it, but you're going to have to grind if you want to do it solo. But you don't have to do any grinding whatsoever if you follow my steps in this stream. So, Seek brave souls for slaying a fearsome beastie. My future rests in your swift response. My name is Gatsly. Seek me in the Sand Sea Tavern. And Gatsly is right there, sitting right there. You saw my bill? My bill to hunt Thextera? If you're looking for Gatsly, you found him. I own a shop in the bazaar, but times have been tough, so I put an order in for some new goods, hoping to stir up some business. Put up everything I own as collateral against that shipment. Trouble is, this beastie is... Excuse me. Trouble is, this beastie in the Western Sands has been attacking the caravans. As it happens, my goods are supposed to be arriving by way of the Western Sand too. If this Thextera were to attack, what of my goods? Please, you must kill Thextera. For me, accept the hunt, and I'll tell you where to find it. Now we're talking. Thextera stalks the Western Sand in a region known as Galtia Downs. The caravan driver said they were set upon along the cliff wall to your left as you leave the city via the west gate. And depending on you, if our shop goes under, my wife and I will be turned out on the streets. So now this whole Thextera thing, we're not going to do that right away because that would require grinding if you want to do it with just Vaughn. So that's not going to happen. Also, I want to check out what Tomaj was saying. I know what it is, but I want to do it early. Because I just do. Okay, so it's right here. Talk to this fellow. You got you a Prima, so you have. Well, what are you standing out here for? In with ya. Can't quite recall your face, are you new? Might want to pay special heed to what the folks inside have to say. Well, are you going in or not? Okay, let me in. So this is the guild where they have expert hunts. Or more so, I should just say high-ranking hunts. Remember, my name's Bangset. I'm a hunter here in Clan Centurio. Pleased to meet you. What are you looking at? This ain't no place for children. Him? He's an exception. His parents were both hunters. And they were friends of mine to boot. That is, until they set out on a hunt for this one most notorious mark. But I'll avenge them, be sure of it. I've been keeping an ear to the ground, listening for any sign of that mark ever since. And that's what this place is all about. A deadly, serious business. This, not to be taken lightly, you hear?
Hello, here, Cooper. My vessel always be sure to check for the displays. Never know when a new one might be posted, Cooper. No matter the notice board you check, the bills will be the same, so go to the nearest one in your set, Cooper.
Okay, let's get serious here. So, Tomaj recommended you to the clan, did he? I bet he pretended he didn't even know about the clan hall. If he had told you where it was, he'd be in trouble. Finding the clan hall is one of the tests to join the clan. Where you go from here is up to you. Alright then. You look like you barely know which end of the sword goes in the monster. Don't do anything to hurt the clan. Or yourself. Asshole. Everybody actually here is kind of an asshole, huh? But, fair enough. Let's see. McEnroe. New clan member. McEnroe, a pleasure, I'm sure. Unlike our other members, I cannot participate in the hunts. My specialty lies in the collection of information. If you have a question about one of your marks, ask. I will tell you what I know. Here's Kryn. Yes? What is it you need? I am Kryn, the hunter of Clan Centario. To know my boundaries, did I join the clan? It is a wellspring of information about powerful marks. Alright, I'm done doing voices here. Let's see. What have we here? A newcomer, eh? Montblanc's the founder of our clan, so be sure to show him the proper respect. Our job's to travel about accepting hunts from the boards, gathering news about the marks that need to be dealt with right away, elite marks and the like. That's what it's at. It's elite marks. And this is Montblanc, the leader of all this. Kupopo, yours is a new face. Are you a hunter? Welcome to our clan hall. I'm Montblanc, founder of Clan Centaurio. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Kupo. The clan has a very strict entrance examination. We should begin yours at once, and you pass. Mugos are quick to make up their minds. Kupo, obviously. In the clan hall, you'll hear about especially dangerous marks you won't find posted on the board the moment they rear their ugly heads. Well, I'll get on with filling the necessary clan membership certificates. I'll be finished in no time flat. Kupo. Kupo, I nearly forgot. Now that you're a member, you can make purchases from our clan shop in the Muthru Bazaar. Be sure to stop by. Kupo. Happy hunting. How fares the hunt? All your membership papers are in order. Kupo, allow me to give you this to commemorate your joining the guild. I'll have a little something for you each time you attain a new rank. Kupo. 3 potions. I'll take it. Sold. Keep up the splendid work, Kupo. Kupopo? I'm sorry, but I don't have any hunts to tell you about at the moment. Kupo. Now, yeah, this place has the higher mark hunts. It's basically the super boss area. We grab the info and then you go and you hunt the super boss. That's what it is, that's what it will be, and we're off. Listen, Charles, you can get in trouble. Do it proper, like make a name for yourself. I want the bounty on your head to be worth the trouble. If I could find a way to curry favor with Lord Vane, I'd never need to worry about money again. Gold digger, gold digger. Gold digger. I thought that there was an NPC here. Should be a... she's not here yet. She's a Viera, and you can talk to her and help shape her mind on what she wants to do, but I don't think she's here yet. I didn't go to the ceremony, I just stayed here thinking about how things used to be. Alright then. You never know it to look at me, but I used to be a sky pirate. I worked and finally had enough money to buy me a beaten up old airship. Nothing up to then had put a bigger smile on me face. What do you have to say? I reckon this is one of the best views down in Lowtown you'll find from the city streets. So look into Lowtown from here. But we really can't see anything. Lowtown is where we gotta go next, but I'm in here for now to check stuff out. Up to your usual work, boy? Best not... oh wait, no, I'm sorry.
Up to your usual work, boy? Best not to test your luck. The watch may be more lax, but if they bump into a cut purse, they do it hard.
Welcome to Muthru Bazaar. Finest goods in all Rabnastra. Deals not to be missed. Come across the other stand and stock up on a few things. Now here's some beasts appeared out there attacking desert wayfarers. You defeated the creature? Really? You must be tougher than you look. Well, fuck you too. Well, guess there's no need to worry about that. The trip back now, is there?
Spices, authentic Banquai spices. What do you say? Care for a pinch or two?
My husband spent almost every last gil he had on a shipment of new goods for the shop, hoping to keep the customers coming. But there's a creature wandering the desert that's been keeping traders from getting through to the city. My husband's been so worried that something will happen to our shipment, he's practically boarded himself up in the tavern. So this is, the dude that wants us to kill the Thextera, that's his wife. The Bazaar is one of the few places in Remnastra where people can go to let off steam. Hopefully the new console won't do anything to change that. Hopefully. And now here's the clan provisioner. Heard the boss gave you the okay, but it's not that simple, lad. We got strict rules you gotta abide by here. The things I can sell you depend on your clan rank. You wanna crack at the good stuff? Best raise your rank. I doubt you'll be disappointed. Didn't mean to tuck your ear off. Go on and take a look at what we have. For your rank, of course. And for my rank, there's decoy, which I can't afford. Miguel played his hand well. Not everyone is lucky enough to be the provisioner for the console's fate. I got some catching up to do. I never imagined Remnastra to be so delightful, and with Lord Vane ruling the city, it's sure to prosper as never before. I was hunting that rogue tomato, but someone else got to it first. Don't know who, but I'm none too happy about it. Should have tried harder, son. I'm running an errand for the boss. He works us like dogs. That boss. I've heard people talking about some easy way to move around the city. You'd think it would be running now that the guard is back to normal. Did I read that right? Yeah, Rex's friend. My brother's friend. Hey there, Vaughn. Glad to see you're alright. You may want to think twice before picking Imperial pockets, though. You always were raising some kind of trouble, and I remember Rex was always fussing at you about one thing or the other. Ah, those were the days.
Not many Imperials around here, just the way I likes it. Always walking about like their night soil smells better than the rest of ours. And nice adult Mamska. They knew how to treat a person with respect.
Alright there, buddy. And that's basically the Muthra Bazaar. Alright, let's go into fast forward mode. Talk to everybody here that I can think of. Yeah. Let's try around here. And there's like no one to talk. Here we go.
They'll be striking at fate in the palace soon. The food they'll have, like waiting there for just a taste.
Can finally go home to Lowtown now. Maybe I'll pay old Dallin a visit. He always got a tall tale or two to tell. Under Vane's rule, Remnastra will flourish as never before. I'm sure of it. I may even consider moving here myself.
The ceremony's over. You're free to move about Lowtown and pass through the city gates.
Well, thank you, Ass Munch.
So the ceremony ended with an incident, eh? Good. I don't come much for the Empire, but I carry even less of trouble.
Vane invaded Nalbina. Bosch wouldn't accept surrender and killed the king. Enemies of Dalmasca both, in my book. The Empire wouldn't send someone like Vane just anywhere. No, this says something about Dalmasca's importance to the Empire. Yeah. The middle ground to fight Rosaria. How do we not know that? Come on. Ribby. I don't understand a word of that speech, but I'll get old Dale to explain it to me. There's no one knows more than he does. The game really wants me to go see old Dallin, so let's go see old Dallin. You know what? Before we go see old Dalen, let me see what the weapon shop has really quick. Might have something good. Who knows? Some weapons are good for range, some strike quickly. Find a weapon that suits your needs and stick with that. Fortunately, His Excellency the Consul has arrived without incident. Naturally, I kept up my weapons inspection throughout this ceremony. A moment of weakness or indiscretion can undo a lifetime's work. History is replete with examples of such. Our duty is to enforce the law unerringly. Good for fucking you.
Sure, we call them masters, but not all create equally. Playing will keep to their business if you keep to yours. Of course, if you go picking a fight, don't be surprised if they fight back.
Let's talk to this. So many weapons, so little gil. What about all those pelts and things? The monster you killed. You know, the loot. That's worth plenty of gil. I know, but it seems like such a waste to sell it all. Nonsense. You're only making things harder for yourself. Koopa, why line your purse with loot when you could line it with gil instead? But there's more to it than that. The more loot you sell, the more bizarre goods you're like to come across. Bizarre goods can be anything from sets of items at discounted prices to rare pieces of equipment you won't see anywhere else. Koopa, you tell him, Moogle. Alright, let's see what he is. But first, let's sell our loot. Koopa. That's right, I got that cactus fruit, son. I think this is good, but I'm gonna hold on to it. So, bizarre goods, unassuming surcoat, and potion pack. I'm gonna grab both of them. Chrome leathers and a potion pack. Sure. Now I was the guy that did the dagger thing, right? And he's got nothing for me, alright. Let's go to Lowtown. I guess I could look, because I got the chromed leathers. It's right here. So, oh, I don't even have enough license points. Alright, let's fast forward it. I know. So, in here. Lowtown. Ooh, you know what? Sorry. Gotta go back. Have to go back. Never tried to find that Banga that I helped out. So let's try to find him. That would be this way. Who knows? Might get something. It could happen. Alright. Should be here. Yeah, I think it's him. No, it can't be him. The watch finally lit up was getting so you couldn't turn you around without your tail bumping an Imperial. Better watch my tongue. Love-struck man, I can't believe the consul is the Emperor's son. Imagine someone like that in Red Master. I hope he's the right man to help the city move forward. The vein sure must be rich to throw a parade like that. I hope I bump into him on the street one of these days. They got the aerodrome at Westgate closed, special for all Imperial return in Arcadia. I'm not seeing them, so I have no idea. I guess I just did it out of goodwill. Would you like to buy a map, Koopo? I'll buy this. And I'll buy that other one too. Not the 550 one. Fuck that shit. What is the 550 one? Buster saying? No thanks. Man, so really? This guy is just nowhere to be found. I helped his friend, I gave him the item, and head out west, take care. The Western Sand is not so forgiving as the Eastern Sand. I wouldn't be surprised to see some of the creatures lurking out there show up as marks. Keep your guard up, even near the city. This is where the Thexterra is. We're not going to that. Hey Vaughn, how's it going? Not so good for me. It's hard to work with all these guards around. Maybe we can make up for it at the fete tonight. Good luck, kid. My boy and I just watched the parade. It's all he'll talk about now. We saw the wedding parade 2 years ago, but he was too young to remember. The parade was the best thing I ever saw. I want to be in a parade too. So we're just gonna fast forward on through. Is it him? No, that's the same dude. I think we're screwed. Yeah, I think we might be screwed. I don't know where the... I mean, I guess I can check inside these other places, but yeah. The consul's appointments may be over, but our regular watch will continue as before. Mind how you behaved, churl. Alright, I'm just going. I'm going to Lowtown now. Go. Man, so many people here. Fidget. Vaughn, did you see the parade? Me? Are you kidding? Won't ever become a sky pirate watching parades. Gotta keep training. Today we're training to hunt treasure. I'm gonna hide and you have to find me. I'll be somewhere down in South Sprawl. Hop to it, mateys. Last one to find me is a buckethead. Alright, I got some hide and seek actions going on. Here's a deadbeat. Lowtown? Yeah, I like Lowtown. You got your own North Sprawl in the north, and what was down south? Oh right, this is South Sprawl. That old Dallin down there is something else. Get him talking, there's no telling when he'll stop. Sure it's tough being a sky pirate, but I guess it'll be worth it when I can fly all over anywhere I want. That'll be the day, but there's no rush in it. Slow and steady wins the race, that's what I say. That's what a lot of people say. Angry? Of course I'm angry. Isn't it obvious? Living down here the past 2 years, watched by guards whenever I go to the city. Sure, they let you move up there if you have the gil for it, but who has that kind of coin? I'm not sure how much more of this I can stand. Just be angry. Alright, yeah, we already talked to you. Grown-ups never cease to amaze me. When we first moved down to Lowtown, they said they couldn't live in such a place. Now they pay it no mind. I don't know if they're just being brave or strong, or maybe they just given up. Probably given up part. Probably that. Layabout. Sure as tough being a sky pirate, but I guess I'll never. Okay. Why do I keep running into you? Get out of here.
Wasn't easy converting Lowtown into someplace livable. I remember when it was nothing more than a maze of storehouses. Just look at these hanging rugs, for example. May not be much, but they help make the place a little more homey.
Alright, so we're going this way. Door is tightly shut. See that house in the corner? Well, it's empty now. You see, the man who'd been living there recently passed away. He had fled from Nabudis during the war, the poor dear. If I'm not mistaken, that Sikh laughing in the shop just across the way was his landlord. You come to make a purchase, yes? Oh, my apologies. My store has no wares fit for children, I'm afraid. So he's got porn. Bless those Imperials heading up to the city. I was the right of any proper Damascus when slammed, gates shut in my face. I can't fathom what it is they expected us to do had we gotten up there. Must be hiding away the rubbish lest we offend the good consul's nose. Excuse me, do you think you can tell me where old Dallon's house is? Of course, the South Sprawl. I never have a map when I need one. Just keep heading down this passage, right? Right. I mean, we know where it's at, because all we gotta do is check our map.
This poor fellow here lost his son in the war. He's built up so much hatred over years. No telling what he may do.
But yeah, as you can see, freaking, you got all Rabanastre and then you got all Lowtown. It's quite a bit. The council can talk all he wants, they'll never fool us down in Lowtown. We remember who it was who brought down Dalmasca. My husband died protecting me and my son during the war. I'm only glad that I survived, not only for myself, but for our child. No one should have to grow up alone in a world like this. The ultimate price. Back before the war, I led a fine life up in the city, but I refused to bow my head to the Imperials, so they took everything I had and forced me to live here in Lowtown. And that's the porn guy again. Fuss budget. No fair. No fair. Doesn't even, she got tossed in the air at the parade. I want to be tossed in the air too. It's kites. Hey Vaughn, you here for more rat hunting? The door's open and ready to go. I still can't get that door on the left open though. Old Alan said it led to someplace really important. Can't wait to see what's inside. Miguel keeps all of the provisions for his shop over there in Storehouse 5. You shouldn't be poking around in there. It's locked for a reason, you know. Here's an item seller. Business has been mighty slow. Help me out and buy something, would you? Let's see what you got. I didn't got anything good. Just a little bit of stuff. New Imperial Consul, what difference does it make? I don't care if they send the Emperor himself. Rabanastre belongs to Dalmasca and Skyrim belongs to the Nords. City's off limits till further notice. That's all they say before locking us down here. No explanation, nothing. A little while ago I heard it was because there was a parade for some important person from the Empire. What did they think we'd try to do? I'd try to steal from them. So dead end there. Didn't. Grandma told me all about how we came to have to live underground. Wanna hear it? Sure. Told me we all used to live above ground. My house was up there too, but I don't remember. But then there was that war against the Empire 2 years ago and Damascus lost, so that made us be under control of the Empire too. Then when the Imperials come to Rabanastre, they ordered everybody to move down here. The Imperials let us do what we want, I guess. They just won't let us live where we want. Something about keeping their control on us. Wanna hear the rest? Sure. But it's not totally impossible to live up in a city, even for us Dalmascans. It just takes a whole lot of money, way more than I got. It's not all that bad in Lowtown now. At least there aren't any Imperials down here. Maybe they stay out just so we'll think it's better down here than it is. I mean, if something happens, it's a lot easier for them to round us all up if we're already rounded up. It makes sense, doesn't it? The grown-ups say I'm just being paranoid, whatever that means. Sorry for talking so much. I done listened to everybody to learn all that.
What's so funny? Oh, I was just thinking back on the council speech, see? So many sweet words. I'm like to get a toothache.
Balzac's not talking to us. Down this way. Here's a guy. Come in. I have many fine blades on display, forged each and every one myself. Look them over, but they're not for sale. Okay. Never did find them kids. Oh, well, it said that they were in South Sprawl, right? Yeah. Let's see, let's talk to him.
This portfolio.
Oh, we already talked to you. Talk to you? Do you know this water all comes from a big river in the Ester Sand? It runs through Lowtown on down into the sewers. There are ghosts living down in those sewers too, way deep inside and real hard to get to places. Food for thought. Sorry, we already talked to her. Alright, let's go this way. Actually, give me a second here. One sec. I'm gonna be right back. Apologies for that. Just grab myself another drink, get myself a smoke. This is a really good smoking game. Okay, so we just got into South Sprawl, right? Sure did. So let's start talking. I don't care how great they say this new console is, they can't fool me. I ain't gonna sit back while they turn us into the Empire. Alright, kid. The Empire's protecting us now. How come we had to fight them before? It doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah. Been thinking of heading up to Nelbna to try and find a new job with the reconstruction. The pay's good, but it's hard work. Okay, if it's good pay, take it. My daughter won't talk to me unless we come to some other way place like this. Says it's not right to the kids what lost their moms. Did the Empire invade so we would be forced to live like this? So you can pretty much see that Lowtown is definitely showing a more shadier part of the Empire. I mean, it's pretty damn obvious. But still. Shops around here had trouble keeping good stock since the war. These days the only merchants with much of anything is over in the courtyard. Children just love listening to old Dalen's stories. You can practically follow the sound of their laughter to his doorstep. I'm tired of training. I hate letting Philo down, but I don't really care about winning anyway. So I'll just wait here until I lose. But what if everyone decides to give up? Sometimes I play down the alley in front of old Dalen's, but I ain't supposed to go up to South Gate. Nope. Alright, so this is the courtyard here. No money, no job, I'm bored to tears. You nearly sold nothing today. Can't expect the likes of these to put up hard gill though. Oh well, go on, have a look. And he basically doesn't have anything either. Fighting against the Empire is all well and good, but it's not enough. You got to find something more to live for, a dream to follow. I don't know what kind of world he'll grow up in, but as long as there are people who follow their dreams, it can't be all that bad. See that man squatting down talking over there? They say he used to be a sky pirate. Don't know if he was a for real one or a fake one though. Talk to him. You ever wish there were more ways to get up to the city? Sometimes I feel claustrophobic down here. A lot of just throwaway banter. Do you think dreams really can come true? Or are they just a way for us to escape our troubles? The other day, the scary looking man told me we'd be taking our kingdom back soon. If that's really true, then maybe it's okay for me to dream too. You ever find yourself down in the sewers? Watch yourself, boy. They're calling the creatures. You especially want to watch out for elementals. Don't linger in any one place too long, and you should be able to avoid them. I remember elementals in this game, and they are kind of a bitch. What are these Imperials? Who do these Imperials think they are, keeping us from going where we wanna? You know whose fault all this is? That Bosch, that's who, dirty traitor. I feel sorry for that guy selling stuff in the courtyard. No one ever buys from him. I won't let that happen to me. I'm gonna be rich. Good aspirations there, kid. Alright, well, I think I pretty much looked everywhere. Ish. And I looked there too. Couldn't find these kids. They did some hide and seek shit and did it well. Vaughn, here to see old Dallin? I'm just waiting for my friends or mates to show up. What's taking them so long? Dylan was telling me how this place was once a great storehouse. That explained the passage to South Gate. Back when they were moving freight and caravans from Giza Plains through South Gate, they must have needed doors so this large to pass through. Pity this is the only one that still works. And I gave him the wrong voice. Ron, is that you? Can't remember the last time I saw you down here to visit old Dallin. Alright, time to visit old Dallin.
Ah, if it isn't Von Ratsbane. Come for a tip on how to secure something bigger and in armor by the East Gate?
What? You already heard about that?
Wise I may not be, but well informed I am.
I like his
They'll
rabbit.
get what's coming to them someday, believe me. But that's not why I'm here.
Do tell.
I want to know how to sneak into the palace. They've got to have some great stuff in there. Thought I'd partake.
Not one to mince words, are you, boy? The Empire protects all that's hers, and that means the palace and all the treasures inside.
That's why I'm gonna do it. To take back what's ours.
So, our champion of the sewers aspires to noble action. Admirable. Perhaps I can help you. Ah, now that I think on it, there was a rumor. Yes, a secret passageway into the palace vaults. A door and a magic stone that opens the way.
That's it. This is exactly why I came to talk to you first, Alan. So, where's this, magic stone?
Oh, I've had it for years, if I can remember where I've tucked it away.
I've heard all I need, so this crescent stone, can I have it? Then I can find a secret passage into the palace, right? Not much of a listener, are you? The crescent stone has lost its magics. Without the power of a sunstone, it will be of little use. Right, so where can I get one of these sunstones? You seek the Giza Plains. Speak with the nomads there. You will find your sunstone. Leave by South Gate and continue south. Their village is not far. There are like to be beasts on the plains, boy. So be careful, my boy. You don't have to worry about me. I'll be back before you know it. Why didn't they just include that into the dialogue? Or into the cutscene? Seems a little odd. Alright, so to Southgate. We're actually going to be fighting again. Can you believe it? Let's see. Giza Plains, hang it right here, and I'm practically at Southgate. This will be easy. Pity all the city's gates don't have their own passage down Lowtown, don't you think? Yeah, I agree. What, never seen a guard standing watch over a gate crystal before, boy? Very powerful these. One touch can make you feel like new. And if you're fortunate enough to have a teleport stone, you can even teleport to any other gate crystal you've ever been to. Well, we don't need to teleport. But we do need to save. I was
hey, the Giza plans take a look at the dark crystals they have. I find good until real monster side take a look at me. Literally, the nomad village on south is as close as it is. I ducked in there and just barely managed to give those monsters a slip.
Not grabbing a chocobo. Sure could go for a chocobo right about now. Have to be careful not to let myself get carried away, though. You can't ride forever. I found myself having to make some long walks back. Getting a chocobo up to a good sprint is fun, too, but I've always tired the poor fellow out early, and then there's no more sprinting for me. The more I talk about them, the more I want to ride them. Running through the fields, ears flapping in the wind, ain't nothing like it. Heading on into Giza Plains. Be sure you go prepared. About as prepared as I could be. So a nice exterior shot here of the Giza Plains, a new area that we'll be hanging out in. Still no gambits yet. We're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. Turn base, baby. Let's go. Oh, did I already steal?
Yeah.
And there you go. The action's pretty much done because we're almost at the village we need to be at. Look at this thing. Look at that tusk. It should kill me instantly. Dunzo. Alright. Well. Back to more talking. This is nutsy. Traveling Moogle, trying to scrape by. I should be here while the dry holds Kupo, but the monsters during the rains are too scary. Dry should last a while longer, but take care during the rains, Kupo. Those big lightning balls don't mess around. Okay, that's all he says. And the same stuff. So, wait, hold on. It's just the weapons. What else you gotta go? I wouldn't mind that. This is nice. Yeah, I'm gonna get this. Hold on here. Let's see. So I need 25 for Libra. No problem, Bob. Come from the city, our village may be small, but you are welcome here. Our village moves with the seasons. When the rains come, Giza fills with water, so we cannot stay. Sorry, but could you come back later? Gotta finish work or I can't play. Those two must have gotten in a fight again, no doubt about it. That Jin always getting into trouble. And this time Roklo was with them too. I wonder what's going on. Roklo, Tot, and Jin went out into the plain, but Jin still hasn't come back. To tell the truth, I'm a bit worried. Something's up, but Roklo and Tot aren't talking. They don't have to, though. It's written all over their faces. Don't worry, they won't bite. These cockatrices are as tame as can be. Aren't they just the fluffiest, cutest things you've ever seen? I don't think you can do anything with them yet, but like I said, yet. The men are off on their business while we women mind the village. Even the children do their part. They make their mistakes, of course, but they learn from them. You troubled look, child. What's the matter? Ah, come from Ravenaster seeking a sunstone, have you? As you might have guessed from the name, sunstones contain the power of the sun. You'll often find them used as a source of heat or light. Here we leave all things sunstone to Masuya. You should be able to find her near the dark crystal. Do you see the large black stone behind my tent? That is the dark crystal. You'll not find them outside Giza Plain. The dark surface. You'll not find them outside Giza Plain. The dark surfaces of the crystal drink in the light of the sun. It's like the hurt. When we come to see the dark crystal, not everyone takes well to the heat of the Giza Plains. Ah, so it's a sunstone you seek. You come to the right place. They can only be made here in Giza. They're quite valuable though, so we can't go handing them out to just anyone who happens to wander through our camp. You see, we make and sell sunstones to earn the money we need to survive, so perhaps we can come to some arrangement. Would you like to hear my offer? The making of sunstones is a chore we give to the children of our camp. They roam the plains, traveling from dark crystal to dark crystal, drawing the light from the crystals into shade stones. One of these children, Jin, has not yet returned. He's left carrying our supply of shade stones. If you'll find Jin for me and tell him to come back to camp, he may take one of the sunstones he's made in return. Some of the children said they might have seen him south of camp. You may want to speak with them before leaving. Please find Jin and tell him to return at once. So there you go.
Penelo? What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same, though the answer is pretty clear. No good.
What? I'm being good.
Is that right? So then you wouldn't mind if I, say, tagged along, would you?
Huh?
Oh, don't worry. Miguelo's busy with preparations for the fete up at the palace. Why, I'm free for the whole day. Well, let's get going.
So now we have Penelo. And we have to find Jen, who is down yonder. So first and foremost, let's save. Savey gravy. Now, I guess if you wanted to, you could take Penelo back to Ravenaster and you guys can fight the Thextera, but you can actually do that on your way back too, so it's just better just to do this first. 3 potions, 2 toasts of Phoenix down. So she's pretty much just explaining that we can issue commands to her. The game says is that you should use gambits yourself, but you really can't until a bit later. Kind of odd, but yeah. This is like baby gambit mode. Okay, so we need to get down there. I'm just gonna keep trying to steal. Because stealing is good because you can grab loot from them. And unfortunately I don't have gambits to do it automatically yet. I can't set up my gambit to do it. So I have to do it this way like an asshole. Kinda sucks actually. This is gonna get ugly. We gotta fight this dude. Fighting that dude aggro's this dude, and so on and so forth. I'm not gonna keep trying to steal from him because it could get ugly. So fuck him. Just kill his ass. So Jin's down this way. Jin. Gin and juice. That 3 gil, I don't care, I'll take it, I'm not above it. That's right. And Jin's over here. Yeah, my name's Jin, what's it to you? Masuya wants me to come back to the village, huh? That could be a problem, let's see. Maybe my leg's better now. Nope, no good, still hurts. I tripped running from some monsters. Guess I pulled something. I'm never gonna get any sunstones made like this. Just carry them. Just needed to make one more to be finished for today. I didn't want to head back short, so I thought I'd give my leg a rest and try again. Why are you out here looking for me anyhow? So you need a sunstone, huh? Well, Masuya doesn't mind. I'll give you a shade stone, but I'm still not sure I can walk yet. You'll have to turn it into a sunstone, okay? Don't worry, I'll tell you how. You do know that we use dark crystals and shade stones to make sunstones, right? There's your shade stone. As for the dark crystals, you'll find them over Giza Plains. This stone right here beside me is one of the smaller ones. The bigger crystals have something inside that soaks up sunlight and shines really bright. See that one over there? When you take that shade stone I just gave you and bring it to near one of those shining dark crystals, it will absorb the energy from it. There are 4 shining dark crystals in Giza right now. If you have trouble finding them, just stop and scan the horizon. There's no way to tell how much energy you can draw from any one crystal without trying. You shouldn't need to use all 4 though. This gauge will show you how much energy the shade stones absorb. When it's full, you'll have yourself a sunstone. Once you've made the sunstone, bring it to me. I'll make sure it's up to snuff. I'll go ahead and mark the dark crystals on your map too. See you back here when it's done. Save. And then be right back after this. Okay, kids? Okay. Alright, we just got done saving. We're gonna go and make a sunstone. But one sec, be right back. squeakers. Squeakers. Alright. Where do we want to go? Which way? I say we just go this way. This guy looks interesting. Should we attack him or should we just grab it? Let's just grab it. Seemed like it should have been a bit more juicy, huh? Oh, I actually went the wrong way. Right, turn around. And there really isn't no wrong way, but that's not the way I want to go. I want to go the other way. Let's see here. So it's all the way up here. Right? Yeah. Right there. It's right there. Trying to steal. Don't mind me. Come on, Hyena D. What the fuck? Let's see. Let's do it from him. Take it. Let's see how much this gives us. On to the next portion, my friends. Let's do it. That guy's on the snooze. I think we should leave him alone. Looks kind of big, looks a little scary. Let's not fuck with him. Loving these multi-attacks from Pinello. Let's see if this juices us up enough. Are we juicy sweet? Oh, one sec. Gotta take this guy down. First, steal. This bitch almost dead. Let's give her a potion. Oh. We aggroed something else or no? Take that 36 gil. Go. So now we gotta get back to Jin. Nice thing is that the game actually just takes you to him. You don't have to go back. Hey, you got a sunstone. Let's take a look. Seems okay to me. Not bad for city folk. So here's what happened. Lucia's always wanting us to stay away from the werewolves, right? Well, a bunch of us decided we'd have a little contest, see who's the bravest. Started out as a lark, but Tot said that he had none of us kids living on the plains should be scared of monsters. Guess I got carried away. Don't let any of the grown-ups know. Okay? Anyway, my leg's feeling better now. Let's head back to the village. I'll race you. Try and keep up. And we're just back in the village too, which is nice. Now, all we gotta do is go back. You know what? Let's... No, we're good. Never mind. Never you mind. Sorry, but I gotta steal from every enemy. That's just how I am. Can't help it. Okay, so what you want to not do is go back to Old Dallin. Okay, so we're gonna make her... Now, we could make her a mage. Could make her a battle mage. Shit, man, I don't know what to do with her. See, because if you do red, she's going to have abilities, but they're going to be limited, and it's not good in the long run. I'm going to say Ulan. I don't know. Knight might not be too bad either. Yeah, I'm gonna go Ulan. That's nice. We won't fuck with it, no. Why can't I see the... There we go. I don't know. You know, I think I'm just gonna leave it alone. Alright, so we want to take him to the Western Sand to fight the Thextera, is basically what we want to do. No diggity, no doubt, we want to do this. I'd say for Pinello, since she's extreme weak sausage. Let's look at her board again. Hold on here. Yeah, she only has 80 HP. Man, she's got access to some pretty powerful weapons early on, huh? Some pretty tempting stuff, but I'm gonna leave it alone. Let's go after that Dextera. Which is in the western sand, so right around here. We can even do this. We should be okay. Come on. You don't want to do this on your own. I mean, you could, but you probably shouldn't. Just save here. Come on. Alright. So here we go. The cool thing about the Dextera is that it's very, very close by. Come on. Take out a little bit of trash, maybe. Maybe not.
Ha! Yeah.
Denzo. Alright. He's over here. See him? There he is. He's also accompanied, though. So we gotta be a little careful. So you can see Penelo's about to eat shit. And again, she's about to eat shit. We should be okay now. We should be able to take it out.
Yeah.
Alright, so the Dextera is down. It's gotta be a little careful there. It's really a big pain in the ass if you're not for just one party member, then yeah, you're gonna have a hard time. Unless of course you grind and level up a bit. But we're able to ease our way through. No problemo. She should be fine. Get back to Rabanastre. There you go. And she'll stick with you until you progress the storyline, which of course you gotta talk to old Dallin. But we're not gonna do that right away. We're gonna grab our hunt gift, whatever the hell that might be. I forget it. I know it's nothing huge, but still, I want it. So let's see. Yeah, we need to go this way. Sorry, not that way. Which way? This way? Where the hell are we going? Up here. There we go. The petitioner isn't here. Remember, his name was Gatsley, the Great Gatsley. And he's just sitting there, right here. You did it. You brought down Lexterra. Thank you. Thank you so much. You saved me and my wife. This isn't much, but I want you to take it for helping us out. So, yeah, it isn't much, but still. Last time I headed back to my shop, say, you should stop by sometime. Maybe I'll have a little something for you. Afraid it won't be much, so don't go too far out of your way. But if you happen to be near the bazaar, say hello, agreed? So, he says it won't be much, but we're still gonna go there anyways, because screw it, why not? It won't be too far out of our way. Let's see. Where is he? I know where he's at. I'm just saying that because I don't know why. Is the Viera here yet? No? Okay. So he should be here. Hello, I want to thank you again for your help. Our shipment arrived safely and business has been brisk. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten our arrangement. Go to a nearby shop, any will do, and look in the bazaar goods. Put together a little something from the goods we received. You shouldn't have any trouble finding it. Alright. So, this is a grimoire. I think it helps with loot. Unfortunately, it's quite expensive, so yeah, we can't get that. But alright, whatever. You know, still. It's nice to have it opened up to us. Let's go in here and see if Mont Blanc has anything. Now that we've taken down 2, maybe he's like, hey. Or maybe our rank went up. Who knows? See, now I'm a hedge knight. 2 warp motes, 2 teleport stones. He does not have any hunts for us. And that's it. Okay, well, fair enough. We still got something. It wasn't a bad idea to just drop in and say hi, huh? Alright, now we gotta go say hi to old Dallin. But before we do that, I forgot to look at the hunt board. Because I think there's another one, but we can't really get it right now. But we'll be able to get it after some story stuff. Yeah. So this guy here, this is Dontron the Esther Sand. Okay. We'll be seeing him a bit later. So now would be the time to outfit yourself with equips. I don't think the weapons change, but let's just take a look really quick anyways. Because I'm pretty sure that they don't. Who knows? Yeah. It's just the same old garbage. I'd say just keep off that. You can find the stuff through chests or stealing, so whatever. Let's get to Old Town. This fast forward is great. Guess we could have got there a little quicker via South Gate, but we had to turn in stuff and find stuff, right? I don't want that. I never did find them kids. Guess they'll just be hiding forever.
Hey, Vaughn. It's been a long time since we did anything together. Too long. I had a really good time. Well, I should probably be getting back to the store. Actually, I was kinda supposed to be watching the place for Miguelo. And Vaughn, try to stay out of trouble. For me. I don't know what I'd do if you weren't here. If something happened to you.
I'm not going anywhere, okay?
That's what I wanted to hear. See you later.
So that's why you go fight this
Sorry,
Dexterra
Penelo.
first. Because, yeah, she'll just straight up leave. And you need her helping hand.
Now you'll be wanting to know how to sneak into the palace, eh? First you go to Storehouse 5. You know the one. 2 doors she has. Now the right takes Ban Ratsbane to his territorial hunting grounds in the sewer bottom. But that's not the way you'll go. No, you'll take the left door, down into the Garamsite waterway. The waterway leads to a stair. The stair to the palace cellars. That's your way in.
BRB.
But don't go counting your kill just yet, my boy. Getting into the palace was the easy part. The way into the treasury is carefully hidden. That's where this crescent stone comes in. The magics it bears can open the hidden door to the treasury, you see. Listen, Vaughn, for the words I shall speak are most important, and not to be forgotten. Do you understand? The signet yearns for sunstone strength to light the clouded way. Once in the palace, you'll find the signet tile. Very important. Give to it the sun's power, and it will light your path. Very well. Oh, a warning. Be aware that if you're caught, you'll spend the rest of your short life rotting in the Nalbina dungeons. So, look sharp, my boy. And don't go running off before you're ready. Plans freshly hatched have a habit of tumbling from the nest straight into the hunter's stew pot.
So there you have it. Dylan doesn't vape. Neither do I.
Squads 3 through 6 are in place. They stand ready. So far, the Imperials haven't noticed a thing.
Then go now and hurry the others. By nightfall, we must ensure all our men are in place.
Sir. Sir.
Why does nobody have eye color in this game, by the way? Alright, so Storehouse 5. Let's just speed it up a bit. So the game likes to do a little trolley thing here, so I'll just read it. Hey Vaughn, I finally worked out how to get to the door on the left side open. Hope there's something in there besides rats. I wanted you to go in first, so I waited to come before you opening it. Well, that's one of the reasons I waited. Thing is, I'm gonna need some special tools to open the door. Gonna need you to go fetch them for me. I know, not the most exciting thing to do, is it? I'm just messing with you. I got everything I need ready to go. Hang on while I open it. So, got trolled there. We get a few presents from Kites. Kites. This place is one of the worst dungeons in the game, but it actually isn't at this point in the game. Later on when you revisit, it's terrible. Fucking terrible. Alright, let's save it up. I'm gonna go the opposite way of this crystal. Just to see, just to be difficult. Let's see what's down yonder. Rats.
Yeah.
Trying. Give me that red powdered pebble, I don't care. There you go. We got a phoenix down for our troubles. We'll take it. Fast forward to this shit. That up, but we're not gonna save because we don't need to. We just saved.
Yeah.
I must steal. It has to happen. Fucking rat tried to run away. So unfortunately we don't have gambits activated yet. That's not going to happen until a little later. All this stealing is going to pay off though. Well, maybe not one guild payoff, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, the cool thing is the fast forward ability. Not an ability, but I should more so say feature. I know it's not exciting, but hey, gotta do what I gotta do. Come on, you fucking rat. Stop being so damn greedy. Look at this. Dude, he really doesn't want to drop his shit. Time.
Yeah.
Dickhead. Here you go. New enemy. Bat. Instead of rat, how about bat? Well, at least he dropped his shit quick.
Yeah.
Don't judge. Are you kidding me? Shit. No, I don't want to kill him. I want to kill him.
Yeah.
Alright, we want to steal from him. There we go. We get drop kicked by a rat. I'm gonna say we're alright. Let's see here. I don't think they're supposed to respawn. But you know what, man? Fuck that. Whatever. I'm not that thirsty for pelts. Joyous sun wave. Wow. Come on, dude. Seriously? Fucking greedy bastard. Let's go this way.
Yeah.
Kind of regretting the fact that I didn't make him Bushi.
Yeah.
Not the most exciting moments in Final Fantasy history. Come on. Come on. And we're golden. Oh, no, not yet. I'll definitely take a potion.
Yeah.
Trust me, this shit adds up. Swear.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love that the rat kind of tries to force you to aggro other shit.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, I was thinking about trying to steal from these guys. Let's try it. XII. Fish scale, I mean, it's new.
Yeah.
It hit harder, but still.
Yeah.
Ooh, this is dangerous. I'm gonna have to heal. This is dangerous. What the hell? Got some serious action going on here. This is what happens for me not choosing Bushi. Yeah, all he wants to do is just have me aggro other shit. Jag off. take that 40 gil. I'm not above it. Alright, this can be a little dangerous, actually. Let's heal. Alright, I'm running. There's two of them. There you go. Sure, why not? See, it's a stupid bat that ruined all of it.
Yeah. Ha. Yeah.
This is the most action this stream has seen, and all it is fighting little fish and little bats and rats. Pretty terrible. Definitely take that. Okay, here we go. Up the stairs to who know where's. Our leading man. Exit stage right. Hit up a save. This should really actually be our save for now, or our ending point for now. Yeah, I'm gonna end it here. I want to keep playing, but should probably end it here. Stream's gone pretty long. Alright folks, well then that's it. So thank you once again. Thanks for coming back to GrowlerCat. We will see you next round.